peeps, and welcome, peeps, you know what I mean, planner friends. Welcome back to another Plant With Me video. Here I'm showing you how I use my new favorite little wipes to clean not only my Erin Condren covers and keep them smudge free, but also my tech devices, anything like with a screen really. They're disinfecting as well, which is great. Here's a look at last week's spread. I will link this for you guys in a card and also below as always. Loved using this kit from Hello Petite Paper. Super cute and colorful. And then here's a look at my pre-planning for this week. I like to use the Erin Condren sticky notes to pre-plan. And then the pens I'm using are the Le Pen Permanent, which I tend to use on top of glossy stickers. I don't think I actually ended up using that pen this week because I didn't use glossy stickers. I ended up just using my Rush On Petite pen, which works great on the paper. It doesn't bleed through. The kit I decided on for this week is from Stick With Me Shop, and it is her, oh gee, I don't even know what this is called. Let It Snow, I think? The Let It Snow kit. Super cute. I absolutely love her Tofu the Panda icon, character icon stickers are so cute. I managed to snag this kit months and months ago. She has very limited stock. When she opens, it's only usually for like a few minutes. You kind of have to like get in there and get something right away when her shop opens, and I recommend following her on Instagram for that. I also had purchased these 2 extra sheets that kind of coordinated because I didn't know if I wanted to use them for something, and I do end up using them, you'll see. But these are matte stickers. They are not glossy, so yeah. What I'm pointing to now is there is no washi tape included in her kits, no printed washi, so I actually pulled out my own washi bin, which I don't think I've ever used washi in my weekly spreads before. I use it to mark off travel in my monthly spreads, but why not? I was gonna go for it, so I just pulled it. I don't have like a huge washi collection. I definitely have plenty, but I pulled out what I had, and I thought it went. I thought maybe those stars would be cute, but then I realized they were clear and you would see the lines underneath, so I decided to put them away. And then I went ahead and just laid it down. Now I fussed with this like a way more than necessary. I think because I'm not used to doing it, I didn't end up even liking what I did, and I ended up you'll see later on in the video I end up changing it. But it was fun to play. I think I prefer when the kits come with the washi tape because then it's perfectly sized and it matches so nice. But it was okay. I did miss having like coordinating washi strips to go with the kit, which I use a lot in my spreads for like to cover headers and things. And I ended up using this thin washi that you see me laying down right now a lot for that, but it wasn't. You'll see when I lay it down over the headers, you can still see the gray and the black underneath it because it doesn't fully cover. It's too, it isn't opaque enough, I guess. But anyway, I still enjoyed using this kit. I just think it's so cute. The color scheme is very similar to the color scheme I used last week, but I really wanted to use this kit before it wasn't really wintry anymore. Winter here lasts forever, but I think of January and February as like really wintry months, even though it's really not spring here usually until May. We get like a few handful of nice days. I'm in the Midwest, if you're wondering. I'm in the Chicago suburbs. But anyway. Right, so here you can see me playing around, and I actually go back and change a lot of this, I think, in the next day. But I'll just talk you through what I do in case you're joining me here for the first time. I plan every night for the next day, so what you're seeing here is a compilation of footage from the whole week, just cut together, so you might see my like sleeves change. Most of the time I'm wearing this Barefoot Dreams cardigan that I love, so maybe they don't change that much because it's cold in my office. And I plan with the top box I usually dedicate to content related to-dos, middle box is like my personal home life stuff, and then the bottom box is anything that I want to notate that's kind of stands out, like an appointment or something I really want to kind of stand out. And I also do my meal planning in the bottom box. Sidebar I use mainly for lists, kind of like general lists for the week, and if I have room I'll pop in a little bit of deco stuff at the bottom like I did there. I use the deco full box. And then I do keep the thankful thought as is. I like using that for a little gratitude, planner gratitude space. I don't know. I'm having like a brain fart here, but Anyway, you can see I laid down Monday first because, or the basic the basis of Monday, and then I go back and do my sidebar because I just like to see what colors I'm working with before I lay down the sidebar. I don't know, that's just the way I've been doing it, and it works for me. So like I said, this kit, I mean, the Stick With Me shop kits are really cute, and they've got wonderful stickers, but they don't have a lot of the things that I'm used to getting in weekly kits, like little bits. I don't use a lot of the little bits, but I use the meal planning ones for sure. And like I said, the washi and the washi strips, I definitely missed having those. It worked out okay with using the actual washi tape, but I don't know, you'll see I kind of fussed with it. So here we are, now it's the next day, and I'm pulling up that blue because I don't think it matches, and I decided to can using the blue on the whole planner, that blue washi tape. I decided to just take it out altogether, and I just kind of rearranged the way the bottom was, and I like the way that looked much better. And then you'll see that I actually decide to change how I'm doing where I'm putting those date covers. So those were actually date covers that came with the kit, but I didn't want to cover up my pretty sheepy Disney World countdown. Those are the Mickey heads at the top. So that's why I didn't put them over the dates, and I used them kind of in place of headers. And I ended up swapping. I had originally put them at the top of the spread, the top of the day, and I decided to move them down to my the last section of the day to kind of act as a header of sorts. Now here you can see what I was talking about before, where I'm putting down the washi and you can just really see the gray underneath, like the color isn't coming through. And you know, I mean, I'm not gonna get that, whatever, it's fine, but it's just, I would have rather have had more headers or some washi strips to go with this kit. But it was fun to kind of make do without and figure some things out and kind of play around with using my actual washi tape, which I rarely use for anything really. Very seldomly for memory keeping things. But I don't know, it worked out, I guess. I wish it was a little bit more opaque, I suppose, the way it looks. Anyway, just chugging along here. Like I said, the top box I dedicate to content, and I'll usually lay down a full, a decorative box, a full decorative box sticker, and then layer some labeling stickers over that. I like using my little edit and upload and fill munchkins from Once More with Love. Those are those little icons at the top there. Super cute. I love those stickers, and I have an order. I think I placed an order. I can't even remember, but I think I have an order coming in soon from her. I actually paid for the tracking this time, so I should check. So I'm excited about that. And then that little prep blog computer sticker, it's like an IMAX sticker, is actually from Planning Roses, which is one of the other shops that I use decorative functional icons from a lot. I really love her little stickers as well. And then the third shop would be Stick With Me shop, where I use the Tofu the Panda quite a bit. But I didn't think I used many tofus, or if any. Oh, look, I'm pulling one out right now. There, I used one. Because it was her, it was kind of all that vibe with the little winter characters. I love those little cartoon, those little kawaii cartoon characters. They're so cute. Oh, this was exciting. Here, I'm finally putting my munchkins into some sort of organization because I was getting tired of shuffling through them every day. So I just bought these inexpensive 4x6 photo holders. I think I just found them on Amazon. They're really, really cheap. I'm sure you could get them even at the dollar store or something. I don't know. I don't have a dollar store near me, but or even Target maybe. I ordered mine on Amazon. But I just use them to kind of, because I go through the Tofu the Panda and the Munchkin stickers so much, I wanted to have some sort of different organization for them instead of just having a pile of them that I sorted through. So that's been working out so well so far. I wish that the little photo sleeves opened from the top instead of the inside, the place where the sleeve is open to slide in and out things is on towards the binding, which is a little bit, it's great if you're putting pictures in and you don't want them to slide around a lot, but it's not so great if you're putting stickers in and out that you want easy access to. But I don't know, it was an inexpensive thing to try, and so far it's working much better than shuffling through the pile every time. And I do need to work a bit on my other sticker organization. It's not there's really no rhyme or reason to it right now, but I have something that I can work on. I just haven't had the time. I've been prioritizing other things, but if and when I figure out a good sticker organization system, I will definitely share it with you guys. So that will be, I know that's always something that I'm looking for inspiration on as well, especially with all these planner stickers, and then you have all these leftover bits and pieces from different kits that you use throughout the week, throughout the week, and you want to save some of them to use with other things, and it's just be nice to have everything kind of a little bit more organized than it is now. So right, as you can see, I do the same thing for the weekdays. I fill in the top content stuff, kind of just general, and I know the little points that have to go into those general to-dos, and then the middle is more itemized things, and it's just things that kind of reminders for me, and then the bottom, like I said, is where I notate things that I want to just keep on the brain that are important for me to remember. Nothing that spectacular or fancy. This is just the method that I've kind of fallen into over the past few months, and it's been working out well. And I have just so enjoyed using the sticker kits. There's a little munchkin eating pizza, so cute. I've just so enjoyed using stickers in my planner like this. It's just been such a fun way to play. I think I talked about that last week. It's just been, just a fun thing for me, but it's also functional because it does, I am planning every day, so I am keeping my to-do list, kind of in the forefront, and the things I want to accomplish on any given day. So on the weekend is where I kind of switch things up. Instead of planning like I do every day during the week, I kind of make the weekend into a chunk, like a whole chunk of time. So on the top box of Saturday, I will have a content to-do list, things I kind of want to work on if I have the time. And then the bottom box of Sunday, I'll do for my home general to-do list and personal things that I want to get done. Now on this particular weekend, it was actually my birthday on Saturday. I'm 34 now, fun fact. I knew I wasn't going to have time to do any content this weekend, any work on content over the weekend, because we had full plans, both days of the weekends, like full day plans. So I knew I wasn't going to have time. So I just decided to leave that blank for more pictures. And I do like to use my Polaroid zip to include some photos, especially on the weekend, or when there's something very special that goes on during the week. Sometimes I'll pop in a picture too, just for a little bit of memory keeping in my planner. It's just a fun way for me to kind of remember things. But you can see I leave the places where I'm going to put the photos blank, because I actually go back in Sunday night and put those in once the weekend is basically over. What you're seeing now is me planning Friday night for the weekend, and then I generally don't do any planning on Saturday. On Sundays, when I'll go back in and put in the pictures, and then do my pre-planning for the next week and start also planning for Monday. But you can see my list there, and yeah, I think I just add a couple little decorative stickers, and that's where I leave it. Now I'm coming back here Sunday night, weekend's over. We had so much fun on Saturday. We took Charlotte to the Shed Aquarium for the first time, and she had a ball, and it was that was what I wanted to do for my birthday. That was like the main thing I wanted. I've been wanting to go with her for a long time. I'm so glad we finally got to do it. It was so much fun. It's just so fun to experience. I've always loved things like going to the aquarium, like that's right up my alley anyway, but experiencing them through her kind of vicariously for the first time just makes them all much like so cool and amazing and fun, and we just had the best time. It was so fun. So that's what we did Saturday, and then Sunday we actually drove up to Milwaukee to spend the day with our friends who moved there last year. We miss having them here, but we see them a fair amount. At least we try. But that's basically how I plan for the week. I'm going to give you a close-up pan in a minute, but first I'm going to talk you through. I didn't like the way I wrote that, but I gave up. That's why I kind of threw my hands. I'm going to talk you through what stickers I've left. You can see I didn't use a lot of those functional icons. I never do. I actually didn't use much of the deco either. I didn't want to make the top margin too crowded. I used quite a bit of those page flags for my meal planning. A lot of the more functional box stickers, full boxes, half boxes, didn't use any of those. and a lot of the heart checklists. But like I said, I do wish there was a little bit more in her kits in terms of headers, maybe a few more headers or washi tape strips that would coordinate. That would be like if I was going to, design my own Stick With Me shop kit, it would have those things. But otherwise, I really enjoyed working with these stickers. I decided to just pop in another little decorative sticker on Saturday to kind of, because it was my birthday. So I was like, let's put in another banner flag. Why not? Banner flag? Flag banner? I don't know what I'm saying. But that's what I decided to do there. And yeah, I love that kit. I have a couple other kits from her that I'm excited to use this spring. And I really love the way this turned out. Color scheme, again, right up my alley. I really enjoyed it. Wasn't so keen on using my own washi, but again, we dealt. And I really love the way the weekend turned out. Oh, and I added in that little crock pot sticker from Planning Roses, I forgot to say. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do have a giveaway if you want to go win some ErinCondren.com credits. There's a link for that below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out photos of my spread on my Instagram, Pretty Neat Planner, if you care to look there. I'd love to see your spreads if you want to tag me. And I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful first of the month. Happy planning, you guys.